The keys of the game are brought to you by AutoNation. No matter how long you've had your car or why you're letting it go, AutoNation will buy it. And you don't have to buy one from us. We'll give you a top dollar offer and check on the spot. You can deposit right away. Appraise your car today at AutoNation.com. And welcome back to the show. Joe Zagacki, Don Bailey Jr., and Josh Darrow. Miami and Florida State Saturday at Doak Campbell Stadium. I can hear the chop right now.
Yeah, and you can hear me stepping on you about 50 times during the broadcast.
I'm serious. When you're down there, you feel like it enthusiastic. Like I get enthusiastic. I'm like, come on, let me hear it some more. Bring it. We're good. Because it makes it that much sweeter when you walk off.
He dreads this game working with me because I am just all over him the whole time. I know I don't sit down. Some games I
bring a bungee cord.
Yeah.
To keep him in the booth.
I apologize in advance.
Keep him in his seat, a bungee cord. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the all-important keys to the game. And the first key to the game for the University of Miami is going to be, we talked about this a little bit, but you got to win the ground battle, right? You got whether you run for 5 yards and they run for 3, it doesn't matter. You got to win the ground battle. Miami, score points with your passing attack, which means Tyler Van Dyke from the pocket, touchdown passes. Need touchdown passes, score from distance, and then Miami and Florida State. You cannot have keys to the game without talking about special teams and a special rivalry. So let's talk about the ground battle number one. Miami's run game. We talked about Florida State running the football. The Miami run game over the last 5 weeks, they've been over 150 yards 3 times.
Well, I think it's going to be important that you get Cody Brown and Thad Franklin involved in this because, unfortunately, the Rooster, as tough as he is, I don't believe he's going to be hit as hard as he's been hit as he will against Florida State. That just comes with the territory. I don't care what the records are, but they're going to come at you as hard as they can. And you have Georgia Tech game where Miami lost the football on strips. They actively went after the football. So you better make sure that you hold on to it in this running game and it doesn't get taken away from you, Josh.
And I have one piece of advice for our quarterback. Perfect the slide. Get down now. Get down.
Let's go over to Mark Lane Stadium. Spend some time with Gino. Yeah. All right, points in the passing game. He's been really good at this.
Yes, he
has. We've had the long drives, but he has been able to connect with Harley, with Rambo on the deep ball. Passes from 35, 40, 45 yards. This game, you need points from the pocket. Makes your life a lot easier.
And I say move that pocket a little bit. Locate where number 11 is and maybe roll away from him. Understand where the pressure is going to come from in this game and avoid getting hit. And you may have to throw some quicker routes. You may have to throw some passes that are a lot faster than you would like. But that time's going to come when that pocket is perfected and you're going to be able to unleash it. And I believe that TVD will let the long ball fly and Miami will come up with a couple.
Well, I mean, the passing game has, you talked about Miami's, I think, offensive production. I think Tyler Van Dyke, I was looking at today, he's 19th in the country in quarterback rating. From nowhere to inside the top 20.
From not playing.
From not playing to inside the top 20. And so much of that is on his plays down the field. And that's what he likes to do. You know, he likes to sit in the pocket and throw the ball down the field, and he's got the weapons to do it. We've seen it with Rambo. We've seen it with Restrepo. We've seen how Keyshawn Smith can run by a defense or make it tough, the effort that he showed against Georgia Tech. And how about no one talks about this or hasn't been mentioned, but Will Mallory made a catch in the Georgia Tech game, took a hit, and to me that was like, okay.
Stretched out.
We're good. We're back. And he is obviously helping the offense in terms of creating more space on the field for Van Dyke to operate with. So you really got to like what Tyler Van Dyke has done. He's elevated the efficiency and the big playability of our offense, and I think that's also probably helped the running game.
Van Dyke, by the way, inside the ACC has jumped in front of Sam Howell in passing yards per game. That's pretty good. All right, our final key, special teams. Now, Florida State special teams coordinator was the defensive coordinator at Nebraska. Last week they ran a onside kick to start the second half. But in this series, we all know what it's been like, whether it's been a wide right, a wide left, a botched field goal.
Truth of it is that let's hope it doesn't come to that. That'd be the best part.
Yes.
So if Miami can have that type of day, but I just don't see it being that way. I think it's going to be 60 minutes. I think that special teams and field position is a big part of that. We're all caught up in maybe the field goal that needs to be made or one that we would need to have missed. But I think the big part is field position, and Lou's going to have a big day.
How about something else? How about Jacoby George? What he's done in the punt return. We talk about field position, 15 yards, 18 yards, whatever that is.
He's going to break one.
I'm saying that will help, right? We talk
Florida
about
State also has got a very good punt return.
We can talk about kick coverage. I'm talking, our return game with him, that they finally solidified that, has been huge.
This we'll wrap this up. This is an enormous game for the University of Miami. They've won here 3 in a row. They're over 500. They've got a chance. You don't want to put that periscope up and look too far down the road.
Yeah, put it up.
But this is this. You think you win this game, right? Obviously, Virginia Tech. That's another big rival.
You can say it,
game.
Joe. We're broadcasting.
You've got a chance to put yourself in a really good spot. And by the way, the two teams in front of them, Pittsburgh and Virginia, don't have the easiest path to get to the championship game. Miami is breathing down their neck right now.
I'm with you. I think you're right. We're right on point, but it's going to be one play at a time. Nah, you know what it is, John?
Say it.
Here's the deal.
How come you're talking like
we're
this?
On
How
our
come
way.
you're talking like? Why are you talking like this today?
It's that week. I can't help it.
Today?
It's that week.
All right, it's Miami and Florida State. The 66th rendition of this big series. Miami leads at 35-30. Kings have won 4 in a row. Thank you for joining us. For Manny Diaz, Don Bailey Jr., and Josh Darrow, I'm Joe Zagacki. We'll see you next week on the Manny Diaz Show.